I did was try to win. I'm sorry I'm competitive. I'm sorry I'm trying to win. I'm sorry I'm trying to win. And now, I can't hold this back. I gotta say it. I'm sorry. To everybody I offend, I'm sorry. Maya, shut the fuck. Listen, to the Maya girl, Wait, chat. Oh no, Mari girl. Mari. Cause I look, that's what I'm gonna say right there. It's because I'm looking back at the clips. I'm looking back at what she was saying and all this bad energy and shit. I'm just like, wow. You know? Sorry. The fuck? I really actually, kind of that. And that's why you get. That's what you get. You lost. And that's why you cried about it too. I ain't crying, nigga. I manned up and thought it out and what?
We going back to swing shot. Ain't no way. He's good at the throws.
He's emoting on him.
A toda mi comunidad.
Justice.
Cállate, niño, anda. Cállate, niño. Niño, cállate. Cállate, anda. Cállate.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. No, it was fun. Like you and Ski were good.
Hey, save it for this guy. Save it for this. No one cares. No one cares.
No entiendo.
Hit another emo.
No entiendo, tío. En fin, chicos, ha sido imposible. Llevamos aquí 2 horas tirando. Yo creo que al final ha sido suerte y ya está, chicos. Lo he intentado, de verdad. Por eso nos vemos.
Save it for Disney, buddy. You lost. Leave.
50 streamers, $1 million, and somewhere in the middle of all of it, a 17-year-old kid had to be physically removed from the stage by security. That's not a rumor. That's not a clickbait title. That actually happened at MrBeast's $1 million streamer challenge. And in the days after, it spiraled into something even bigger. Death threats to his family, a viral meltdown aimed at a female streamer, and rumors that MrBeast himself has permanently blacklisted him from ever appearing in a video again.
Whoa. Chill. Security! Chandler, hold on! He's the line!
Bro. You see, that's what. Nah, you're a slime.
Hey guys, hit the Fortnite dance.
You slimy.
Yeah. All right, RaKai will give this away. Just tweet out how you're giving it.
This is the complete story of what happened at MrBeast's most watched event ever. And I promise you that the headlines are only scratching the surface. Let's start from the beginning, because the scale of this event is important context for everything that followed. On April 4th, 2026, MrBeast uploaded a video called 50 Streamers Fight for $1 million. The premise was simple. 50 of the biggest creators on the internet compete in a series of challenges, and the last one standing wins $1 million for a lucky fan. The lineup was massive. We're talking Your Rage, Rubius, Ski Mask the Slump God, RaKai, a who's who of streaming in 2026. And the numbers? Absolutely insane. The video hit 34 million views in its first 24 hours. By day 3, it was at 51 million. By day 4, 65 million. The April 5th finale livestream alone drew over 1 million concurrent viewers and crashed YouTube's chat system. MrBeast literally had to turn on slow mode because the chat was moving so fast it broke the platform. So this wasn't some small creator event. This was one of the biggest live streaming moments of the year, which means when things went wrong, everyone was watching. Before we get into what happened, you need to understand who RaKai is, because he is not a household name for everyone watching this. RaKai is a 17-year-old Twitch streamer who rose to fame largely through his friendship with Kai Kanat, one of the biggest streamers in the world right now. That association gave him a significant platform very quickly, and he's been on an upward trajectory in the creator space. He was one of the 4 finalists in MrBeast's event. Out of 50 streamers, he made it to the very end. So whatever you think about what happened next, the kid can clearly compete. But here's the thing about RaKai that matters for this story. He is intensely competitive. He said it himself in the aftermath.
All I did was try to win. I'm sorry I'm competitive. I'm sorry I'm trying to win, nigga. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm trying to win.
And when that competitiveness runs into a high-pressure, million-dollar environment with cameras on everyone, it becomes a very volatile combination. And who is Mariash, the streamer at the center of the most viral moment? Mari, full name Mariana, is a 22-year-old Twitch partner who has been streaming since July 2020. She has over 272,000 followers and averages around 800 viewers a stream. She mainly does just chatting content, and before this week, most people outside her community had never heard of her. That was about to change. change. Here's where the first flashpoint happened, and to understand it, you need to picture the atmosphere inside this event. 50 streamers in a closed space, $1 million on the line, elimination rounds happening one by one. The pressure is extraordinary, and as the competition narrows, the alliances form and the tensions rise. When there were 8 streamers left, Mari and RaKai found themselves in direct conflict. Mari, in front of cameras and the live audience, told RaKai he was, quote, bad energy, and made it clear she would eliminate him from the competition if she had the opportunity.
If it's the last 3 of us, I'm gonna let y'all win, all right?
No, because you said you were gonna eliminate me 3 different times.
I was trolling.
All my teammates. No, RaKai was going up to me the whole time. He was like, "You're gonna get out. You're gonna get out."
Womp, 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 womp. Cry about it.
And with that, 7.
And he over here talking about some womp, womp, womp. You was in my ear the entire time, RaKai. Talking about some, you didn't do it. You didn't do that. Da-da-da-da, what is she doing? Da-da-da-da, the whole time. Imagine having somebody in your ear like, you sound like a Tasmanian devil in my ear the whole time, bro.
Now, in the grand scheme of competition TV, that's just gameplay, that's strategy. People say things like that in competitive environments all the time, but for RaKai, it landed differently. Mari was eventually eliminated herself. She lost in a game of Connect 4, and when she left the competition, she was visibly emotional. She cried with friends as she was eliminated, and RaKai, according to multiple reports, appeared to mock her as she left. That moment, caught on camera, divided the internet immediately.
Love you, Mari. Womp, 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 womp. Cry about it.
And with that, 7.
And he over here talking about some womp, womp, womp. You was in my ear the entire time, RaKai.
Half of the audience said it was cruel, mocking someone's genuine emotional reaction. The other half said it was a clapback, that Mari had targeted him earlier, called him bad energy on camera, and he was simply responding to that. But the story didn't end there, because 3 days later, on April 7th, RaKai went live on his own stream, and what he said about Mari went viral instantly. In a clip that spread across X, Instagram, and YouTube within hours, RaKai, clearly still furious, directed a stream of abuse directly at her. He called her, and I'm going to quote this because it's relevant to the story. He called her an ugly bye and told her to, in his words, suck my dick. The clip was a minute long. It spread everywhere. Mari, as of this filming, has not publicly responded, and the backlash against RaKai exploded. Now here's something most videos covering this story are treating as a separate incident, but I think it's all connected, because the Mari situation was actually the second major controversy a RaKai found himself in at this event. The first was with Rubius. Rubius, real name Ruben Dobles Gunderson, is one of the biggest Spanish language streamers in the world. He's 36 years old and has a massive, intensely loyal fan base across Spain and Latin America. He made it to the final 4 of MrBeast's event alongside RaKai, Your Rage, and Ski Mask the Slump God. When RaKai eliminated Rubius from the competition, he didn't just win the challenge, he celebrated.
We going back to slingshot. Ain't no way. He's good at the throws.
He's emoting on him.
A toda mi comunidad.
Justice, 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 justice.
Cállate, niño, anda. Cállate, niño. Niño, cállate. Cállate, anda. Cállate, cállate. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. No, it was fun. Like you and Ski were good.
Hey, save it for this guy. Save it for this. No one cares. No one cares.
No entiendo.
Hey, hit another emo.
No entiendo, tío. En fin, chicos, ha sido imposible. Llevamos aquí 2 horas tirando. Yo creo que al final ha sido suerte y ya está, chicos. Lo he intentado, de verdad. Por eso nos vemos.
Save it for Disney, buddy. You lost. Leave.
Loudly. He danced. He told Rubius to leave, he said, and I'm quoting directly, "No one cares. You lost. Leave." Rubius, for his part, addressed his community afterward. He said the event felt like a 3-against-1 situation, that RaKai, Your Rage, and Ski Mask were coordinating against him specifically. He called it unfair, though he did receive $50,000 for his community as a runner-up prize. But here's where it escalated beyond just streamer beef. Rubius's fan base, which is massive and fiercely protective, turned their attention to RaKai, and it got ugly fast. RaKai went public saying he was receiving death threats. Not just negative comments, actual text messages with phrases like, "I hope you die and I hope someone shoots you." His mother was being targeted. His younger relatives, he mentioned Ty and Chloe, were being sent similar messages. He described the harassment as, in his words, the lowest of hate. Now, RaKai also said he believed his actions during the event were just competitive gameplay, that he was just trying to win, that he holds no personal animosity toward Rubius. But regardless of his intentions, the consequences were very real.
Mom, death threats. Oh my God, I hope you don't have an open casket. I hope you get exploded. I hope you die. I hope you die today. Someone said, I know you don't live in North Carolina, so on your flight back, I hope the plane crash. I pray for, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, actually good. You feel me? This is good right here, bro. This means that I really rage baited them so badly that they really hate me, bro. This is what you call the massive rage baiting. I am 17 years old, black and petite. You telling me my pussy weak, short, black ass holding Abraham like this could have pushed my little ass away? No, he obviously could have, nigga. You get.
And then there's the moment that started circulating before almost anything else. After RaKai was eliminated from the competition by Your Rage, who ultimately won the $1 million, RaKai reportedly refused to leave. Not a quiet refusal, not a quick argument. He stayed on stage, shouting, arguing, refusing to exit. And the situation became serious enough that MrBeast personally had to step in and call security to remove him. Security was called to escort a streamer off the stage at a YouTube event, live, in front of over 1 million concurrent viewers.
Whoa. Chill. Security. Chandler, help. He's the line. Hey guys, hit the Fortnite dance.
You slimy.
Yeah. All right, RaKai will give this away. Just tweet out how you're giving it.
Clips of the moment spread instantly, and they were the match that lit the entire powder keg. The Rubius beef, the Mari situation, all of it collapsed into this one image. A 17-year-old being walked off a stage by security because he wouldn't leave after losing. For a lot of people watching, that image defined the whole story. Now, if you've been on X or TikTok this week, you've probably seen the post claiming that MrBeast officially banned RaKai from all future videos. Some posts even quoted MrBeast directly, claiming he said RaKai was extremely disrespectful, both on and off camera. I want to address this directly because this is exactly the kind of thing that spreads as fact and isn't. According to Primetimer, who dug into this specifically, there is no verified evidence that MrBeast said any of those words. The quote that's been circulating appears to have originated from an X account called Clipped Hub, and there is no official statement, no confirmed clip, nothing from MrBeast or his team that backs it up. Now, is it possible MrBeast privately decided not to work with RaKai again? Sure. Given everything that happened, that wouldn't be shocking. But the specific quote being shared everywhere, it appears to be fabricated. And this matters, because this is how misinformation spreads in the streamer space. Someone posts a fake quote with a screenshot, it gets shared 50,000 times, and suddenly it's reported as fact. What is confirmed? RaKai was escorted off the stage by security. That happened. The on-stream meltdown about Mari happened. The Rubius celebration happened. Those are the facts. The MrBeast permanent ban quote? Treat that with serious skepticism until there's a source. So let's zoom out, because I think there are a few things this story is really about. First, this is what happens when you put extremely online, extremely competitive young creators into a genuinely high-stakes environment with $1 million on the line and cameras on everything. The pressure is real, the emotions are real, and the internet watches everything. RaKai is 17 years old. I'm not saying that excuses the way he spoke about Mari. It doesn't. That was ugly, and there's no good version of that clip. But it's worth noting that the internet is making life-altering judgments about a teenager who got eliminated from a competition and had a very public emotional reaction to it. Second, the Rubius situation is genuinely more complicated than the RaKai villain narrative suggests. Competitive gameplay in events like this involves alliances. It involves strategy. If 3 streamers were coordinating against one, that's not unique to this event. That's just how these competitions work. RaKai celebrating loudly when he eliminated someone who had been targeting him? Context matters. Third, and this is the part I find most important, the death threats are not okay. Full stop. No competitive game, no rivalry, no amount of disrespect from a streamer justifies sending death threats to his mother or his younger relatives. If you're one of the people doing that, you're the problem in this story, not RaKai. And finally, Your Rage won $1 million and almost nobody is talking about it. He eliminated RaKai. He beat Ski Mask the Slump God. He won the whole thing. And the entire conversation has been swallowed by the drama around someone who came third. That might actually be the most interesting footnote in this entire story. So, RaKai, hero, villain, or just a 17-year-old who had a very bad week in front of 65 million people? And let's talk about Mari for a second, because she hasn't said a word publicly since the clip of RaKai went viral. Do you think she should respond? Or is staying silent the smartest move? Drop your take in the comments. I genuinely want to know where you land on this one. You know, because I've seen the internet split completely down the middle. If you want every streamer controversy covered like this, full story, all the context, no fake quotes, subscribe. This channel covers it all, and this is only the beginning. My next video is going to be equally wild, and I'll see you there.